Previously on Season 1, 6 teams of young professionals took part in the Young CEO Development Programme in hopes of becoming future CEOs.
I'm gonna fight all the way.
In the end, they gained an experience of a lifetime. What's next in Season 2?
All of you have a chance to become CEO. Spend time on being the best.
If you don't have the motivation, you will not win.
The harder the battle, the greater the leader.
It takes guts to take responsibility.
You just go to the one downstairs, yeah? You start talking.
Oh no!
4 teams, 2 years, 1 final challenge. This is FACEOFF Season 2. This season, a new cohort of 80 highly talented young professionals are selected to be part of a 2-year leadership development journey, the Young CEO Development Programme, also known as YCDP, under the Axiata Young Talent Programme.
Axiata Young Talent Programme, it is our signature CSR. The vision of AYTP has always been quite simple. We want to develop future leaders of Malaysia.
AYTP is unique. We get these participants to actually get out there into the real world, and they do a lot of real cases so that the learning is much more internalized.
YCDP is our highest track of leadership program under the umbrella of Axiata Young Talent Programme. YCDP is a 2-year program consisting 8 bootcamp.
When I first found out about the program, I knew it was about developing your leadership skills. That was something that I needed. Also to get to know my peers who are in the industry at the moment. I'm the oldest in my family, so I always feel the need to guide and support my younger siblings. There's 5 of us. I would say that's where I felt that I had to be a leader in my troop of crazy siblings.
What will participants learn?
The AYTP framework is what we call the AYTP house. We develop our curriculum and scope and sequence based on it. The base of the house is attitude and emotional intelligence, which we believe are very essential to develop young Malaysians. The 3 pillars are creativity, communication, and critical thinking.
The early days, we focused primarily on the 3 Cs. Those are very basic. We start to infuse a lot of business simulations, business management, and more advanced leadership skills.
And then the top of the house is Axiata, or what we call the leadership skills, that consisting of business acumen, coalition building, strategic thinking, people development, and so on.
I tell myself that every year I need to have a notable achievement that I can remember. I decided to join YCDP, and I hope that it could be something that it's really memorable for me to remember for my 2019. I believe the qualities that I have as a leader, it's how committed I am and determination. To me, CEO, it's not just like sit there and see what they are doing, but also at the same time, you need to get your hands dirty.
New season, new challenges.
So the Young CEO Development Programme Cohort 3 especially is a unique cohort, as it is the first time that we only recruit and select young working professionals only, aged between 23 to 28 years old, with a minimum of 6 months of working experience.
I joined YCDP because I thought things were getting a bit repetitive, and I told myself I need to go out, meet new people, or learn a new skill. When YCDP came to the door, I thought that this was a very good platform to actually meet this sort of people, right? They come from different professions, different expertise.
The whole dynamics of the program this year is different because everyone have their own experience, expertise, or industry that they are very familiar with. So when all that is put together in this pool of participants in the program, the discussion that they have, the solution that they produce are really, really top quality.
I joined YCDP because I had recommendation from friends who were in the previous cohort, and they said that they learned quite a lot from it, and a lot of the activities sounded really interesting and challenging, and I like to challenge myself, so I decided to sort of join them.
What will our participants gain from this program?
The YCDP participant can gain tremendously from this program, especially through the major 3 projects that we have: the Digital Business Project, the National Sustainability Challenge, and the Regional Business Challenge. In the Digital Business Project, they get a chance to really create their own startup, solve a solution, come up with an app that will really help them solve problems for potential customers. In the second project, which is National Sustainability Challenge, we help them to work with government agencies to solve their problem or to be more effective on the ground.
The third challenge is clearly RBC, which is about bringing solution to a business at an international platform. The RBC is the finale of all the challenges of the 2-year YCDP program. Require them to master the tools and techniques that have been given to them and put it now into the context of solving a business challenge in another country.
We partnered up with Boost Indonesia, where the participants were given a business challenge by Pak Jo himself, which is the CEO of Boost Indonesia.
The Boost Indonesia mentors will guide the teams and evaluate their performance in each challenge.
I'm a very purpose person, right? What is the purpose of the AYTP and what is expected from me to participate in this? And there comes the real business challenge. So I can involve all of my team because this is what is relevant to our real business. My team are also very excited. They feel like they got an extended team helping them to solve the real business problem.
For RBC 2019, they have a very clearly defined target group or persona that they need to work with. The personas would be Boostpreneur and Boost Territory Partner, supplier and merchants, financial services and business partners, consumer and key influencer. Each team would be responsible for 2 of those personas. So, the challenge that would be given to them would be about bringing a solution that will help Boost Indonesia to deliver a business solution to those respective personas.
How will the teams be judged?
They will be judged predominantly on the 4 elements: strategy paper, the market validation, Dream Bold event, the final presentation. The strategy paper has a 35% score, market validation is a 20% score, Dream Bold event 10% score, while the final presentation will have 35% score. All those things are what we put together in the entire scope of Regional Business Challenge 2019.
Now that the participants are about to face their biggest challenge yet, how do they feel?
We're going to beat the rest of them.
That's where we're gonna go on top. I want to win.
It was a really tough journey.
We'll definitely give it all our best.
Do you think they have what it takes to become future CEOs? Stay tuned for the next episode. Next in FACEOFF.
I'm not mentoring them, I'm not telling them what to do.
Not every solution fits all of the problems.
Are you happy with this?